Hello, I am Johnny, and this is Green Herb Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole world. To celebrate the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11, which releases this Tuesday, the 23rd of April, I will be playing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System. Mortal Kombat 1 is one of the very first video games I ever played, and the Sega Master System is the first video game console I ever played. So this game, Mortal Kombat, and that console, the Sega Master System, mean a lot to my gaming life. And here is the game, Mortal Kombat. This is what a Sega Master System game looks like. A thick, chunky, plastic cartridge. This is how we played games back in the day, back in the early 90s. This is how 90s kids played their games, long before digital downloads and CDs came along. And more importantly, this is what the actual Sega Master System video game console looks like. A thick black piece of plastic. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to do what all 90s kids do and blow into the cartridge. I hope it'll actually come on first time around. Sometimes it doesn't come on first time around. It is a very old console, so bear that in mind. So we got a bit of static going on now in the background. Great. I thought you wouldn't come on first time round. What about second time round? Second time round any better? Nope. Oh yes, I think. Yes, here we go. Mortal Kombat. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Shout out now to my fantastic subs. Shout out to Galaxy Gamer. Check out Galaxy Gamer. Sub to him. Amazing content. Also Chad Middleton, Milkman the Gamer, Aiden Denston, Ash. Shout out to all of them. Check out their channel and sub to all of them. Just gonna move cameras a little bit. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the actual Mortal Kombat tournament itself. So the Mortal Kombat tournament is an ancient Shaolin martial arts tournament where the combatants fight to the death. This tournament went on for generations. It was a tournament of honor and glory. Some of the world's greatest warriors took part in this tournament and fought for honor, glory, and fought to their death. As I said, it was a tournament of honor and glory up until that guy right there at the top, Shang Tsung, an evil demon sorcerer, and his pupil Goro, a half-dragon human, took over the Shaolin tournament of Mortal Kombat and corrupted it forever. And it's pretty much up to the good guys in Earth Realm, like Raiden, who I'm fighting on the right hand side of the screen in white. He is the god of thunder and protector of Earth Realm, and what he does is he chooses the world's greatest warriors to fight for Earth Realm and try to win back the Mortal Kombat tournament and put it back into the hands of good people as opposed to evil demonic sorcerers and half human dragon 4 arms monsters like Goro. So Shang Tsung and Goro were dominating this Shaolin tournament for generations, himself and Goro, and Earth Realm and the good guys in Earth Realm fought desperately to take back control of the Shaolin tournament and remove the evil Shang Tsung from the leader and the ruler and the organizer of the Mortal Kombat tournament. So that's a little bit about the Mortal Kombat tournament itself, a little backstory behind it. Okay, so right now I'm playing as Scorpion and I'm kicking the ass of Sub-Zero. Both Sub-Zero and Scorpion are ninjas, although Sub-Zero is a Chinese ninja known as Lin Kuei, whereas Scorpion is your traditional Japanese ninja. Scorpion is part of the Shioryu ninja clan, and as I said, Sub-Zero is part of the Lin Kuei ninja clan, and they're both opposing ninja clans. So they are rivals, deadly rivals. In fact, Scorpion is actually dead. He's actually dead. He's actually a demon, more or less. Not a demon, but more of a kind of he's the undead. He's a hellspawn, basically. He believed that he was killed by Sub-Zero, as well as Scorpion's family and his clan, the Shioryu. So he killed Sub-Zero. And in fact, in Mortal Kombat 2 and every other Mortal Kombat game after that, that is the Sub-Zero you play as. So you only play as the original Sub-Zero in the very first Mortal Kombat, this game right here. The remaining Mortal Kombat games you're actually playing as his older brother with the scar in his eye. But the funny thing, well, not funny, but the interesting fact is Sub-Zero didn't actually kill Scorpion, his family and his clan. It was actually the evil sorcerer from the Netherrealm, Quan Chi. So Scorpion killed Sub-Zero for absolutely no reason. But to be fair, how was he to know? Right now I'm fighting Sonya Blade, a member of Earthrealm Special Forces. She is basically a cop. She tries to uphold law, justice, all of that kind of goody two-shoes kind of stuff. Not goody two-shoes kind of stuff, obviously. Like, we need a bit of law and order, don't we? She's actually on the hunt for Kano, a deadly criminal mercenary who's involved in the black market. He is also a member of the Black Dragon, which is a criminal organisation. And Sonya Blade is sent in to investigate and basically take in Kano and arrest him. I'm now fighting Johnny Cage. Actually, Scorpion and Johnny Cage is a legendary rivalry in which you see in the Mortal Kombat movie, which I'm actually going to watch actually later on tonight, which I'm looking forward to. Really celebrating the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11 in this video. Johnny Cage is a Hollywood actor who makes like kung fu movies. So he's also a martial artist, I should point out, and he mostly does kung fu movies. Fun fact, I believe Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally meant to motion cap for Johnny Cage. He was meant to like have his body scanned into the game and basically be Johnny Cage, but he was too busy making a movie at the time, ironically enough. So Johnny Cage is very much based off Jean-Claude Van Damme. I could be wrong about that. If I am, correct me in the comment section below. I'm now fighting Liu Kang, which is a pivotal character in the Mortal Kombat franchise. He basically is a Shaolin monk. Remember the Shaolin earlier? I mentioned the Shaolin tournament. Well, he wants to bring honor back to the Shaolin tournament of Mortal Kombat. So he wants to defeat the evil Shang Tsung and bring honor and glory back to the Shaolin tournament, in which his family and ancestors are heavily involved. In fact, his ancestor, the original Kung Lao, actually I think got defeated by Goro. So Liu Kang has got a kind of, he's got a vendetta against Shang Tsung. So yeah, Liu Kang is fighting for the good of Earthrealm, and he wants to put the Shaolin tournament Mortal Kombat back into the hands of the Shaolin monks. So he's basically the good guy, you could say. I'm actually doing very good right now, playing this game and talking about it at the same time. Now, what I always find interesting about going back and playing, very old games like this is really appreciating how far video games have come over the years in terms of the visuals and the audio and even the storytelling. But this is what games looked like back in the day. This is all we had back in the day. This was the shit back in the day. Like, this was the bomb, as they say. This was quality back in the day. And I should point out, I am playing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System. There is, of course, better versions on the Super Nintendo and Sega Mega Drive. But look, this was the version I got as a kid. So this is what I was happy with. But nonetheless, this is what games look like, and you know, so it's easy to compare Mortal Kombat 1 on Sega Master System to Mortal Kombat X on PS4 and say, oh my god, this game is shit. Of course it's easy to do that, but come on, this is what games looked like back in the early 90s. So it's a bit unfair really to compare two completely different generations to each other. But it is great though to, you know, on the other hand, it is great to compare them in a positive way and say, wow, look at how far, you know, look at how far the visuals have come. You know, obviously Scorpion looks a hell of a lot more detailed in Mortal Kombat 11. Obviously the graphics, the backgrounds, the stages are so much more detailed. The audio is so much more clear and detailed as well. And of course, don't get me started on the storytelling. I mean, full on cinematic stories as opposed to like text dialogue on the screen. So yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat has come a long way over the years from the original release of Mortal Kombat in every department, in the graphics department, audio, character design, background design, storytelling. It's just really like, it's movie like quality nowadays. So it really is crazy. So yeah, we've got the legendary rivalry again between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Scorpion for many years believed that Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero of the Lin Kuei was responsible for the murder of both Scorpion himself, his family, and his ninja clan, the Shiryu. So he killed Sub-Zero believing that. He thought he was getting vengeance. Many years later in the franchise, I think it's around the time of Mortal Kombat 4, I think, he finds out that it was actually Quan Chi, the evil sorcerer of the Netherrealm, was actually responsible for killing Scorpion, his family, and his ninja clan. And it wasn't until Mortal Kombat X, which is like a kind of a reboot timeline basically of the series, that he actually got to get his hands on Quan Chi and killed him. And now, because Scorpion has learned the truth, Scorpion and Sub-Zero's brother, which I pointed out earlier, makes an appearance in every Mortal Kombat game after Mortal Kombat 2. So basically Scorpion and Sub-Zero become friends now. They become friends now, and they are at peace. In fact, there's a nice moment in Mortal Kombat X where Scorpion and Sub-Zero sit down and have a nice hot cup of tea. How nice is that? I forgot to mention the mirror match. I was going so fast. It's actually quite funny. Mirror matches, actually, where Scorpion was fighting himself there earlier. Mirror matches play a huge part in Mortal Kombat 11, but not in the way you think. It's basically like past Scorpion and present Scorpion meet each other and fight each other, which is really, really interesting. In fact, it's very funny. You get to see past Johnny Cage and present Johnny Cage, and they're so different. Because past Johnny Cage was a Hollywood actor, speaking of Johnny Cage, a Hollywood actor, you know, cocky, arrogant, you know, unaware of the threat facing his realm, his world, you know, wet around the ears, as they say. Whereas present Johnny Cage is a lot more aware, you know, of the threat. He's been in many battles against Outworld and Netherrealm. So it's so funny seeing these two different personalities clash. So you've got past Johnny Cage and present Johnny Cage, two Johnny Cages basically. It's really, really interesting. So time travel plays a huge part once again in Mortal Kombat 11. We first saw that in Mortal Kombat 9/Mortal Kombat Reboot, and it's great to see it again in Mortal Kombat 11. So yeah, I really am celebrating the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11. Once again releasing on the 23rd of April, this Tuesday, just 2 days away. I should be on the Kombat cast. The Kombat cast is Mortal Kombat 11's community kind of community video. They hold these videos every now and again. Basically, it's part of the Mortal Kombat 11 community, like work the NetherRealm Studios. But anyway, I should be on a Kombat cast. I feel confident about talking about Mortal Kombat. I know my Mortal Kombat lore. My skills, however, not so good. It's always nice to go back and play, you know, one of the first video games, you know, I ever played. It's always nice to go back to the beginning, you know. But it's even nicer when I'm celebrating the upcoming release of Mortal Kombat 11, in the latest installment in this amazing franchise. You know, by going back to where it all began, playing the original, and again, just really looking at the graphics, like, you know, the character designs, the background design, sound, graphics, just seeing how far everything has come, you know. It's very hard to pull off special moves in the Sega Master System version of this game. Sometimes I can get it right, other times I can't get it right. Raiden has come a long way over the years. He's desperately tried to protect Earthrealm from many invasions, even before invasions. You know, he tried to put the Shaolin tournament back into the hands of the Shaolin and Earthrealm, you know, by trying to protect Earthrealm and the Shaolin tournament of Mortal Kombat from Shang Tsung. You know, he's tried to defend Earthrealm from the outworld invasion of Shao Kahn, which kind of started in Mortal Kombat 2 onwards. You know, he's fought against the falling Elder God Shinnok from the Netherrealm, you know, but he's kind of like blamed himself for a lot of this, especially in Mortal Kombat 9 / reboot, where he kind of gets a lot of these fighters killed, including his allies Liu Kang and Kung Lao, which he sees as sons. He takes a lot of responsibility for their deaths. So out of pure rage and anger, like once he defeats Shinnok in Mortal Kombat 11 and once again saves Earthrealm, he realizes that he's no longer going to defend Earthrealm. He's no longer going to just like stand there and let Earthrealm be attacked and then like defend. But he's actually going to go out on the offense and actually conquer these realms before they can conquer Earthrealm. So he's become a really, really angry god. I'm fighting Goro right now. This is the guy I was talking about earlier. This is the half dragon, half human prince of Outworld, Goro. Outworld is a subterranean realm ruled by Shao Kahn, Emperor Shao Kahn of Outworld, who wants to merge Outworld with Earthrealm using the Mortal Kombat tournament. So this guy, the four-armed Goro, is the guy who's been dominating Mortal Kombat for generations under the control of Shang Tsung, the evil sorcerer. I think once I kind of like, what's my battery like? Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know if I can actually check my battery while I'm recording, but it's okay. I've been playing a Scorpion for the whole time here, haven't I? So once he's going to kill me, Goro is going to kill me. Of course he is. I mean, he's been dominating Mortal Kombat for generations. Of course he's going to kill me. I'm going to have one more attempt at this because the video is longer than it needs to be, really. I'm going to go as Raiden, the protector of Earthrealm and god of thunder. So the mythology of Mortal Kombat, the story of Mortal Kombat, has really evolved over the years. It really, really has. It's moved away from the actual tournament of Mortal Kombat. It's even moved away from like invasions of Earthrealm by the hands of Shao Kahn. It's kind of more like, it's just more deeper now. Like, you know, you've got like falling elder gods, you know, who have like vendettas against Raiden, and you have like, you know, Earthrealm's allies who were killed because of Raiden's mistakes, and now they're kind of on the bad side, the dark side, and they kind of have vendettas against Raiden, and it's all kind of like, it's all vendettas basically that we're kind of dealing with now. And you know, things have been fucked up. You know, Raiden has been changing the timelines. So there's a character introduced in Mortal Kombat 11 called Chronica, which is kind of basically there to say, hey, you know, Raiden, you kind of fucked up the timeline there a little bit. I'm here to put things back in place and stuff like that. So a lot of craziness in Mortal Kombat over the years. It's so great that Mortal Kombat is still around in 2019. I remember playing Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and there was a documentary, not a documentary, but a small making of video, you know. And Ed Boon, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, a legend by the way, shout out to Ed Boon. He said, where will Mortal Kombat be in 10 years' time? Who knows? And that was like 2003. So 10 years from that would have been 2013. And, you know, so many Mortal Kombat games released after that. I mean, of course, after Deadly Alliance, we had Deception, Armageddon, Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, Mortal Kombat X, and now Mortal Kombat 11. So Mortal Kombat is here to stay, and it's so great. 2,000-year-old half-human dragon Goro remains undefeated for the last 500 years. The title of Grand Champion by defeating Kung Lao, a Shaolin fighting monk. It was during this time that the tournament came under the hands of Shang Tsung. I kind of fill in the blanks there, but that's basically the official story there of the game. So that is the video. That is Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System. That's where the Mortal Kombat franchise began. And that's where it began for me. One of my very first video games as well. So it's so cool to kind of to compare Mortal Kombat then to Mortal Kombat now in terms of graphics, audio, storytelling, how the stories of the characters has evolved as well over the years. So it's nice to kind of compare and contrast, as they say. So I will say stay tuned actually for more classic and modern Mortal Kombat gameplay leading up to the release of Mortal Kombat 11, which releases once again this Tuesday, the 23rd of April. So thank you to anyone who watched this video. Really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you soon on Green Herb Gaming. Green Herb Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the world.